what's up everybody out there in Learning Land? Tyler from 10thumbspro.com coming at you with another lesson, and today we're breaking down Somebody to Love. I'm going to have all the chords, lyrics on the screen, everything you need to learn the song, alright? But if you want, you can come to Patreon, dollar creation, caps as low as $1 a month, get a PDF to print out and follow along, so you have all the lyrics in front of you as well. It will help, but it won't be necessary because I'm going to have all that information for you like I said previously, okay? Also, in addition, this was a Patreon You Choose lesson, so if you like Queen, you can thank those guys. We're going to be breaking down the whole thing, every chord, every dun 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 dun, and all the little quick changes, okay? So you're really going to need your attention span for this one, plus that brain and ukulele. You got those three things? Follow me on in and let's break this lesson down right now. Come on. Okay, cool. So before we get started real quick, this song, the recording is in the key of A flat, which has a lot of bar chords. In fact, the entire song was almost bar chords. So we moved it to the key of G. If you want to match up with the original chording, you'll need a capo on your first fret, but I think you'll find this a lot more enjoyable and fun to play. Pretty much good for all levels, okay? You're going to need a G major, D major, C major, C7, A major, A7, E minor, which you'll see in the graphic also plays the G string. You can let that open G string ring out because there is a G note in this chord. And we're also going to see a little later like this D sus chord. Alright, but we'll talk about that because we're going to play that kind of an easier way when we get there. Alright, so this song's full of quick changes. The intro is going to be this a cappella part. Did anybody find me somebody to love? And then the piano comes in, right? And the piano, there's this little riff, and then you're going to go down on a G, down on a D, and then down on an E minor twice. And they're just downstrokes. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And I do let my fingers catch the upstroke, so it's like down, up, down, up, down, up, down. But that's kind of like a little ghost strum. The focus is going to be the downs. You could do only downs. In fact, I think that actually sounds a little better. And then after that is going to be C for 2 downs, and then D. So the intro after the a cappella part is just, and then we get right into the verse. Now the verse is going to have a lot of quick changes, so let's just break it down piece by piece. The first part is going to go G, D, E minor for 2, just like we did in our intro. And then the next one's going to go G, A major, and then 2 of D. Okay, so far we have G, D, E minor, G, A, D, D. The next part's going to go G, D, E minor again, but then we're going to go A7, A7, D, D, like. Okay, so we put those two pieces together. So far we have. Alright, so then the last piece is going to go G, A, D, D, and G, and then the last one's fun. D, A7, B, C. So that last little section is G, A, D, 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 A7, D, and C. Let's put the lyrics up and play through the first verse. Just the first verse real quick with the lyrics up. A quick note, the second verse is a little different because the second verse, the very beginning doesn't go G, D, E minor, E minor. It actually goes G, G, D, E minor. It's just to kick off the second verse, and it's the only time it happens. Pretty interesting. Pretty cool songwriting stuff. Okay? The chorus is going to go G, 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 G. And that's like 1 E and 2 E and down, 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 down. So 4 downs, but you kind of want it to be staccato. Do, 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 do. And then you're going to go G, D, E minor, C. All one strum. Alright, now here comes the trickiest part timing wise. Because this is like, goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3. So after the C, you're going to play a D, but it's on the and after the ones. So it's an upstroke. 1 and 2, 3. And then you go right back to this G, okay? So up to that D we get G, 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 G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3. Alright? Once you do that 3, you're going to do 2 downs on D, G, 2 on D, 2 on E minor, 2 on C, and 2 on D. So the whole chorus would be down, 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 down. Okay, so why don't we put the lyrics up and play through the whole chorus together? Here we go. Then you get into the second verse. Okay, cool. So we've played through the second chorus, or we played through the second verse, and then we played through the second chorus, and in the second chorus, the part where it goes G, G, D, D, E minor, C, C, D, D. We're going to change that part to so it's that same rhythm that we do with the somebody part, but we're going to do it 3 times on the G and then 1 time on the G7. Okay? Like da 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 da. And then we get to the bridge. The bridge would happen kind of where you would think the third verse would happen, and the bridge is going to be C, that same strum pattern 2 times on C, 2 times on C7, 2 times on F. Well, I don't know, do we, F chord, F minor. We're going to need those 2 chords. I don't know if I mentioned that in the beginning. So 2 times on F, 2 times on F minor. Alright, so let's just play just that. So far we got. We do it 4 times on an A chord, and then 1 time on a D, and then we get to that part that's like, and that's happening with the voice, right? It's going yeah, 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 and that's that D sus. But to do this part, what I do is I just put my ring finger across the 2nd fret of these 2 strings and the 3rd fret, and I strum the first 3, and then I pull off with this finger. Yeah, 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 yeah. If you wanted to, you could just do down with D 4 times, because that's actually happening with the voice, this little note. But it'd be da 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 da, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Okay, so that whole bridge together. Go right into the guitar solo. The guitar solo is the same as the verse progression, alright? So why don't we play the bridge with the lyrics? guitar solo, and then it'll play through that whole guitar solo, go into another chorus, into another verse, another chorus, and then at the end of the chorus we have our last outro. There is a little a cappella part, and the only thing you got going is G, then you play through that last chorus, and the outro goes G, G, D, D, E minor, C, D, G, G, D, D, E minor, C, D. And then you just finish on a G chord, and that's the whole tune, alright? Okay, so why don't we go ahead and try to play this whole tune from the very top. Here we go. Now I'm in the outro, I messed that up a little bit. Alright everybody, Somebody to Love, happy to bring it to you. Everybody, 10thumbspro.com, that's the entire song. Happy to bring it to you piece by piece. If you want, you can Patreon, get that PDF, print out in front of you, follow along, beautiful, everything written out. Accelerates your learning, makes it a lot easier to sing because you have all the lyrics in front of you. Scott Lessons 101 if you're interested, as well as some other goodies on the website. 10 Thumbs t-shirts too if you want to represent where you're learning. And until next time, everybody, rock and roll. Love, peace, and chicken grease. Alright everybody, so there it was. That was the whole song. Happy to bring it to you. 10thumbspro.com. If you want to get fat and nasty with this, remember E minor pentatonic is your vehicle of improvisation. And if you want to play along with the recording, one more time, capo on the first fret. Have a lovely day, rock and roll, and love this little jumping fleet. Take care, everybody.